Hey guys, good afternoon. Turn off that fan. How's it going? I know I just was on doing my makeup, but I decided, I had it in my head already, I wanted to do something with my hair today. So I figured why not do mermaid waves. So I am going to do mermaid waves today. Or beachy waves, whatever you want to call them. Get half my hair up here. So I am using the Lange Le Vogue. Oh dear, okay, I think it worked. Did it work? All right, my internet was being shoddy. So I'm just gonna turn on my Le Vogue real quick and it'll beep and tell me when it's ready. And I am gonna use, hey Stephanie, how's it going? I'm gonna use some Chia heat protectant on my hair. You guys can see how frizzy it is right now. So I think wavy waves will work well with my frizzy hair. Get some heat protectant on there, especially the ends. If you heard it beep, that means it's ready. Heats up pretty quick. It does have temperature settings, which is really nice. Okay. I'm not a hair professional. I dye my own hair. I go get my hair cut. So I put hair protectant and then I brush it in to make sure it evens through. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. If it's not, let me know. I can always use help. So I put half my hair up and leave the other half down. And I love this freaking thing because when it beeps, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm doing my hair, I'm always like, they call them like shower thoughts, like your mind just wanders and thinks about whatever. So I tend to have that happen when I'm doing my hair, which, you know, sometimes you gotta like keep count, like 1, 2, 3, right? How many seconds? So you're not like over here for 30 seconds and over here for 5 seconds, and you have different heat applied, so it makes it look different. So this guy beeps. It beeps. I love when it beeps because it beeps and I don't have to worry about it. So it's so nice that it beeps. Oh, I love that it beeps. So I just moved down. I've got this pretty down to like, hey Kim, how's it going? Like I can usually do about 8 sections of my hair. Especially when it's shorter. When it gets longer, sometimes it takes a little bit more. If I want it to be more defined, I do smaller chunks. If I just want it kind of wavy and want to get through it kind of quick, I just do bigger chunks. So I usually break my hair in half, like the top half and the bottom half. And then I split it in the back, like I part it in the back. And then each side I do 2 big chunks. I'm doing good. Just hanging out Saturday. Enjoying my relaxing morning, just getting ready. Gonna go hang out with some friends and watch the UFC fights this evening. It's sunny outside right now. There's some dark clouds, but right now it's pretty sunny, so enjoying that. How's it up there? Snowy still? I see all your snow pictures. I can't imagine. I don't think I could do it. I'm too much of like sunshine and warm water. Oh, you see his white stuff. I don't think I could do it, man. Do you have to shovel snow too if you want to go anywhere? I cannot. I know people do it, but I don't think that's for me. It's pretty to look at. Like, I love looking at your pictures. I don't think if it was like my pictures, I'd be so stoked about it. It's still snowing. When does your like winter season end? Because I know spring officially starts the 20th, I believe. But I know we usually get rain and still a little bit of like cold weather through April. just starts coming and going into March. It seems so, like, to still have snow right now. I don't know. I guess we're getting snow around here, so it's not too far off, but nope. No thanks. But during the summer, it's beautiful, right? Like, it's so nice. You'll have to send me pictures, like summertime pictures. All right, look, see how easy I can just keep a conversation going, and I don't even have to, like, 1, 2, 3, worry that I'm going to burn all my hair off because I forgot. In May? No way. No, thank you. I'm, like, biting at the bit to, like, get out in the water in May. I couldn't imagine having snow in May. I would die. No, I can't do it. I know, my husband's the opposite. He's like, cold weather, loves the cold weather, wants the AC and the fan on, and I'm like, well, I want to be hot and warm. Yeah, I can't do it. So yeah, this is the Le Vogue by Lange. I love this thing. Had it for like a year now. Oh, maybe not even a year. I think I got it during summer. Maybe almost a year. I use it a lot during summer because I can literally just do this and then run around for days doing camping, beaching, whatever I do. And like, just leave my hair wavy. And it makes it look like I care. And I'm not just not caring about how my hair is. So it's nice. It's easy. So that kind of limits your, like, what you can do with all that snow. Yeah, I can't even. Nope. More power to people that do that. I used to have family that lived, I had an aunt that lived in Alaska, like Eagle, Alaska. Like, they would go shopping like twice a year. Like, that's it. I forget how long of a drive it was. Like, they didn't have running water. They had an outhouse. They're like, you want to come visit? It's like, when you get running water, I'll be more than happy to come visit. I'm not going to take a gun with me to go pee in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day. No thanks. Pictures were beautiful. Video was beautiful, but it's just not, and I love the wilderness and animals. I'm not a fond of cold weather. We did do like Zion and a lot of the national parks in like Utah during like November, like early November. And that was cold. There was ice and snow places, and it was really nice. Really nice, but I slept with a hoodie, I slept with a beanie, like thick socks. As long as I'm warm, I'm okay. Yeah, I agree. You totally have to be brave to live in Alaska. Like, they lived up on some summit. And no thanks. They later moved to like Virginia. My aunt's still in Virginia now. My uncle passed away, but I went and visited them there. Still a rural Virginia area, but that I could handle. I could handle Virginia cool. I don't know if I could handle Virginia winter, but I definitely could handle Virginia cool. So look at how pretty, right? So easy. And it looks so uniform, so you don't even have to be like a crazy good at doing hair. Like, this just looks so uniform. I know, Australia is so beautiful, but like, they have so many poisonous, crazy animals. I don't know. That's what like scares me about Australia. I do, before I die, want to go to, I want to get dive certified for one. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. I was just talking to somebody about it the other day, but I want to go see the Great Barrier Reef. Like, that's on my big to-do list, like must-dos. Put that one down. Give myself a little Princess Leia bun here. Even like I have long layers, even with my layers, this like works out so well. Yeah, Australia seems cool, but just they have so much. I feel like everywhere you go, like something's out to kill you there, right? And I'm pretty good with like critters, like don't bug me, but I like going places where there's like nothing known that can like literally kill you that lives there. Like, where'd we go? Puerto Rico, for instance. I love Puerto Rico. That's where I want to retire to. Love to retire there. Nice, warm, still get some like tropical rain, got some rainforest going on. They get some crazy weather too with hurricanes and stuff, but I feel like if you're prepared and you built and prepared for that, then you'll be fine. But yeah, no animals that can like kill you there, right? Like not poisonous and like that anyways. I mean, I'm sure if a manatee like landed on you or held you underwater, you would die, but it's not out to get you. But yeah, so my air dried frizzy funky hair goes from frizzy funky air dried hair to like, looks like I put some effort in the morning. Yeah, those huge spiders are crazy. I've seen those. That's like some parts of the Middle East. Sun spiders. I don't know if they're the same ones in Australia, but those sun spiders, I've heard they don't like the heat. So like if you're out there in the desert, they like chase you because they're trying to be in your shadow to get like that little bit of cooler climate in like your shadow. So like, but they breathe heavily, I guess, and you can like hear them like breathing in your shadow, like chasing you around. It just sounds terrifying, but I don't believe they're venomous at all, but it's just, I think the size factor is kind of scary. See, look, I start talking again and I forget I need to throw some heat protectant on there, especially my ends. Fry my hair. Throw some of that on there. Let's get this front one. Okay. So yeah, I've just done 4 sections and that's one side of my head. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Yeah, it sounds terrifying. The pictures, they're like those huge, really like long legs, super creepy looking. Yeah, definitely look it up. I think they're called, I don't know their technical name, but sun spiders, I think is what they're called in like the Middle East. But I've heard they're pretty intimidating to encounter. I usually save spiders. I'm a gardener, so I save the spiders all the time. I mean, if one jumps at me and I am scared and I just kill it out of reaction, then I kind of feel bad about it. But I do try to save them. Like in my classroom, the kids are always like, ah, spider! And I'm always like, grab a cup and take it outside. And they're like, why don't you just kill it? Because I don't need to. I don't need to kill it. It's fine. It's not here to hurt me. Right, and just like that, I'm almost done with my hair. Add some volume, hides the super frizziness. Just looks like it's meant to be. Super easy, it doesn't take that long. I love this thing. So if you're interested in getting a link, I think they're still having a sale this month. I've heard good and bad mixed about their hair products. I use the glass hair, which is a thermal heat protectant. It's for like blowouts. I'll use it when I do this sometimes though. And I use the sorbet, which is like a leave-in conditioner that just smells amazing. So those are the 2 products I use by them. I have heard mixed reviews. Some people's hair like doesn't agree with their stuff. And I'm like not an affiliate or anything. I was just going to do my hair. So I thought I would share. There it goes, beeping again. And I like this because it has this big chunk right here. Like I literally can grab it and it's not going to fry my fingers off. And then the edge, like right here, this is the same like plastic. It gets a little bit warmer, but definitely if you touch it by accident, you're not going to be running to find some burn ointment. So I like my lipstick. I put on Purple Vein today. I don't usually do that, but I was like, let's see how long this stuff lasts. So far, so good. And I'm a heavy beverage drinker, so I drink lots of water out of my bottle out of a straw all day. So like the big Hydro Flask straws. So I'll see how long my lipstick lasts today. I'll update tomorrow. Oh, and this does count as an additional live video. So if you share and tag 2 friends in this video, I'll also put your name in for my giveaway drawing. Like I said, it's every live video I do. So even if it's not makeup, skincare related, if you share my live videos, I will put your name in for my drawing. I did cut my bangs last weekend before that. So still getting those guys back on track for where they're supposed to go on my head. Okay, get some heat protectant in there. Sorry, my mirror's over here. That's why I keep slide to the left, slide to the right. Keep going over here so I can see what I'm doing in my mirror, not just in my phone. So yeah, I have a pretty relaxing weekend ahead of me. Not much going on. Just gonna clean a little bit, do my chores, go hang out with some friends tonight, watch the fights. I think my 2 brother-in-laws are gonna come with us too, so that'll be fun. The more the merrier. It's always nice to hang out. And then tomorrow, I have 0 plans tomorrow. Maybe I will go weed in the garden some. We do have an orange tree that needs to get, I don't know what you call it, harvested? Weird saying harvesting oranges. But yeah, we kind of need to get the oranges off of the orange tree, lighten that orange tree's load, so I gotta get those. Did you do it live or no? Your hair? It's kind of where I was in. I was like, I have extra time today. I might as well, I kind of want to do my hair, so I might as well just do my hair. So that's it. Easy peasy. I just flip it over, kind of fluffs it up. Sometimes it's a little too much fluff and I might spritz it with some water just to kind of work out a little bit of the fluff. And then sometimes I have somewhere I don't feel like it took the wave as much for whatever reason. Maybe it was on the bottom of a big chunk, so I'll go back through and re-hit those guys. Well, you'll still have to post a picture of your finished Saturday look, hair and everything, right? Yeah, next time for sure. It's kind of fun. It's different in its own ways. I feel doing a live hair. So I'm just re-hitting this spot right here because it just wasn't as wavy as I wanted it to be. Like when I peel it, sometimes some of them don't look as wavy, but look how fun. Fun. Super fun and easy. I don't know. It's just a fun and easy hair. I like this, also, I'm not a daily hair washer, so this will stay usually a couple days for me. So day 2 or 3, throwing it up in a ponytail with it wavy, it just has so much volume still. So I like that factor too. I usually day 2 is usually my favorite after I do this, and then day 3 is just good for a ponytail or a messy bun or something like that, because it just adds all this extra fluff and volume. So that's it. I got fluffy, voluminous, beachy mermaid hair. Thanks, Kim. You enjoy your evening also. I will chat with you next time. That's it. That's all I got, guys. Fluffy hair, makeup done, ready to hang out and have some fun today. So have a positively beautiful afternoon, everybody, and I'll catch you later.